let's get back to that Dopplerton forecast for today. Meteorologist Maddie Kirker tracking some much needed rain this week.
Yeah, we got a little dose of it yesterday, which was super surprising for a lot of folks and also very exciting that we finally got some rain on our lawns and for the farmers as well. Now, we do have another round of rain moving in with tomorrow. Now, out there currently, you would think it'd be raining right now with how gloomy it is outside. You can easily see that here with our 10 TV tower cam. Not only is it gloomy, but the clouds and that northwest breeze is keeping things rather chilly. Kind of feels like we stepped backwards in time. We're coming in at 58 degrees currently in the city. So as you're heading out and about to do maybe a little bit of errands this morning, probably need to grab a jacket. You'll thank me later for that. Now in today's Get It Done forecast, we'll dry out a little bit for this afternoon. I did walk my dog earlier and the grasses are still kind of wet, so I don't know if it'd be the best day to be out there mowing your lawn, but you got to do what you got to do. Temperatures will be in the 70s the later we get into the day today. All right, satellite and radar picture. This is one of my favorite images right here. Once the visible satellite starts to be coming out, you can actually see where we're seeing breaks in the clouds and peaks of sunshine right now, especially as we widen the view. You can see just how large this system is that moved through yesterday. Now, this is a very large area of low pressure. It's sitting right over top of the Great Lakes. And notice this rain that's beginning to make its way into Wisconsin. This is going to be the same rain band that'll make its way through Illinois, Indiana, and then back into Ohio for tomorrow. So a nice little loop-de-loop of the rain as we go through the next 24 hours. But as far as today's weather is concerned, you can see a couple of little dots of green here and there. We may see an isolated spotty shower this afternoon. Most of us, though, will not be seeing rain. Your hour-by-hour forecast keeps us generally dry the later we get into the afternoon, and especially say 6, 7 o'clock, I think we'll see some sunshine, and that should help to warm us up into the upper 60s to right around 70 degrees. So it will get a little bit warmer the later it gets before the sun goes down for tonight. Speaking of tonight, looking at a quiet night, we'll wake up tomorrow morning, and here comes that first little round of rain for our northwestern locations up towards Bucyrus, Marion, and Kenton. We advance the clock here to 2 o'clock, still across the southeast looking dry. It's the northern locations that still have that chance of rain. And then the later we get into the afternoon, here's 5 p.m. tomorrow. We're looking at scattered rain showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms, and some of our much needed locations such as the south will finally get some of that much needed rainfall, including MacArthur, McConnellsville, Athens, and that is going to be for tomorrow evening. Even heading into Wednesday early morning, we may have some lingering showers before the rain does move out. Big question is how much more rain can we squeeze out of this same system? Well, it is possible that upwards to maybe a half an inch to an inch for our southern locations. I know of several farmers, Lancaster County into Hocking County. We could pick upwards to an inch of much needed rainfall. It'll be interesting to see how the drought monitor looks this upcoming Thursday once we get the new data in and once we get some of this rain to finally settle into some of our soil. So looking at your 10-day forecast, tomorrow's rain chance at 40%. We'll likely bump that up this afternoon looking at the latest weather models. So a pretty good chance of seeing that rain for tomorrow. Heading into the end of the week, we do warm back up. So if you're thinking to yourself, this does not feel like June, well, it will by the time we reach Thursday. Heading into Friday, we're in the 80s as well. And then we've got Pride going on this weekend, the air show happening this weekend. I think Saturday looks mainly dry at this point. That could change, but it will be warm. Highs will be in the mid-80s.